Now we're going to move on to our two-person drills. The first thing we're going to start with is just basic pummeling. This will be done in your gi or no gi, so we're just going to demonstrate it in no gi. Here with professional fighter Jamal Johnson. We're going to start both with under and overhooks. His underhook is elbow deep and his hands on my shoulder. My overhook is over his elbow, clasping in and grabbing his tricep. Now we're going to basically change positions. If you notice, his leg is forward that he has the underhook on. So we're just going to lean, pummel in. Lean, pummel in. And the amount of resistance you want to put in is up to you. If you just want to focus on the technique, just moving in, that's good. If you want to make it hard, like we're going to fight for underhooks, we're resisting and trying to push in. We're both fighting for underhooks. You can do it as hard or as easy as you want. Our next drill is going to be alternating wrestling shots. We're basically taking very low resistance wrestling shots and coming up to lift the person up or put them down depending on how much space you have, or just taking a shot and coming up behind the person. So we're going to start in a good wrestling stance, and the person, I don't want him to be like if I just touch him, they just move, but a little bit of resistance so you can hand fight. And we're taking light shots, just move, clear the hand, shoot, come around. And then my partner will go. And try to make this fluid. A really good way to do this is not a lot of downtime, so we're going to demonstrate. Good. Our next drill is going to be shots with the Greco lift. So, Greco-Roman wrestling, you can't lift at the legs, you got to be at the hips and up. So I'm going to be with my partner. I'll clear the hand, shoot, but my hands come up, stand up, get my knee between, and a little lift. So he's going to come in and shoot, but lock his hands around my hips or above, lock in, stand up, and lift. And we just do these back and forth. And that's our Greco drill. All right, next, it's going to be our hip lift or throw drill. You can start in a hand fight position, or to make it simpler, from under and over hooks. And all I'm going to do is turn in for my hip lift. Means I'm going to punch through, step, get my hips outside, give him support. And he'll come through, get the hips across, lift. Right? Really make sure that I'm not just trying to pull him up. I want my hips to get below his hips. There. Put your weight on your toes, not your heel, so that you feel like you're almost going to fall forward.